everyone, hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Priyanka and you're watching Homely Miss. So this is more of an upcycling video where I am going to upcycle old plastic and glass containers. So I am going to use two methods in this and you can choose whichever you want or go for both. So let's get started. I am taking some baking powder here, adding it in a bowl. Some white acrylic paint. Some coral red paint. Give it a nice mix. While doing this, you will notice the texture of this mixture changing. It's going to become spongy like you see here. It totally depends on you as to how much texture you want. The more the baking powder, the more the texture. Like this one is getting too thick. So I'm going to add some more paint to it and again mix it well. Also, I wanted a lighter shade, so took white paint. You can add in colors according to the shades you want. So as I am adding the paint, the mixture is getting smooth and a little creamy. Once the baking powder and paint mixture is mixed well, take old glass or plastic jars or containers. Here I am taking this old glass and will start painting it. Look at the texture that the baking powder has created, and since this glass already has some designs, so there is going to be a nice pattern on it. Paint all around the glass and make sure that you're adding the strokes in one direction for a better finish. Adding some color to the rim. I am not going to paint the inside since it's glass and the color will show through. And we are done. Keeping this aside to dry off. Next, I am taking this kulfi jar and will add the same mixture to it. This one's shape is different and hence painting can be tricky. But still, I am trying to keep the strokes in one direction as much as possible. For this one, I will paint the inside since it's not transparent. That will be done once this dries off. I have another one here. But for this, I am going to change the color of this mixture a little, using some yellow acrylic paint. Now guys, as and when I am pouring in color, the mixture will become smoother. And you will see the different texture that's going to come out. Adding some more color until I get the shade I want. The mixture has become smooth and more creamy and I have my perfect shade here. Let's color this one. Here's how they look after drying. The ceramic look seems nice. And notice the texture. This one I painted last and hence it has the smoothest texture. The glass got a thick textured look and the design on it makes it look all the more better guys. The little jar also has a thick texture and because of its design, the strokes were not in the same direction. Hence it got that clay look. And this turned out my favorite with the heaviest texture. Especially this rough cracked look makes it look so ceramic like. Really happy with this one. For the next method, I will first make a design on this old glass jar using Fevicryl 3D outliner. Let that dry for some time. Next, I am taking this Fevicryl Mod Podge. Pour some in a container. And then use few drops of food color. I am using a green color here. Now guys, use a generous amount of the food color because after baking it becomes very light. I also added some pink to get a bottle green shade. Mix this well and pour into the jar. Swirl the color around until the entire inner surface gets covered. Clean the edges of extra paint. Next, I am going to let the extra color drip off on this aluminium foil. Keep it in this way for a couple of hours. Wipe off the edges again and bake it facing upwards. Preheat the microwave in convection mode at 140 degrees Celsius and bake for 25 minutes. So while the glass was getting baked, the electricity went off and I was just 5 minutes away to complete the process. Nevertheless, when it came back, I had to go back to the normal heating mode to cure the color, and when I took it out, this is how it looked. Look at this guys, the color completely changed once the microwave stopped and the convection mode was reset to normal heating mode. The inside too has become rough because the curing process stopped in the middle. Nevertheless, guess even this looks fine. So I did the staining again without any electricity issue and this is how it looks. The inside too cured well and is shiny this time. I got too obsessed with this process and ended up staining another one in pink. Also added jute strings to complete its look. Absolutely love it. The design on the pink one has been topped with golden paint. But for the green one, I left the 3D liner as is. Both kind of looks good to me. One has a more shiny effect and the other one a little matte. You can choose whichever you like when you go for this DIY. Charred look isn't looking that bad, and when you are staining your glass, just pray that the electricity stays for those 25 minutes. Another very important tip is to let the jar cool in the microwave and then you take it out, or else there's going to be a crack. And if you have enjoyed this video along with the blooper, then please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. Till then guys, stay happy, stay creative, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.